There we go, dudes. Yes, this is City Game Studio. If you've ever heard of like the older game, oh lord, I can't remember the exact name of it, but if you ever heard of the older game Dev Tycoon, that was it. I'm pretty sure. This is basically that, but like 2.0, essentially. So what we can do is I should be able to hit that. There you go. You have 60 seconds. Oh my god. Okay, so that's quick. Oh my god. Okay, so it doesn't give you very long, guys, to type it in, so you're gonna have to, like, pay attention, I guess. Holy shit. I mean, it makes sense. I guess you wouldn't want to have to wait, like, a long time for things, but, suggest name via exclamation mark N. Oh, at least it gives you, like, a shorter version for it, so if we went, like... Stream does games. Enter. There you go. And then you guys would be able to do the same. You would be able to suggest names as well. Suggest, vote, whatever. And then we'll wait and we'll give it a second to see how it works. Does it like auto-populate or... Oh! Okay, so it actually like pops up to let me pick? I wonder if it pops up... other things, like, does it... oh my god, man, I don't know. I'm curious how it works, you know what I mean? Let's see. Okay, we'll specialize in making simulation games, because why not? Unless you guys want to see something different. The whole point is this is meant to be very, like, interactive, right? So accessories, I know there's a beard option, so obviously we have to have a beard. Can we, like, darken the beard at all? No. So we'll just go like that-ish color. And then same for the hair. Maybe a little darker for the hair. So what is this again? It's Game Dev Tycoon 2.0, basically. We're making a game studio. So I hit the startup poll on Twitch. Now you can do exclamation mark N space and then whatever you want the name of the game studio to be, since that's the poll that's currently running. And then you guys can like, yeah, suggest your names, and then I can use those names to do the game thing. Basically, we're making a game dev studio. Definitely not Porn Games Inc. We're making a game dev studio, making games, and trying to take over the gaming world, essentially, is what we're doing. That's... you have to do exclamation mark name or exclamation mark N. I know it's a little confusing the way I put that in there, but exclamation mark name or N, so the ones that are in the brackets. So just the way, like, Toon Wolf did it there, for example. Literally right before you sent it. But yeah, and then, so it pops up, and then we can take it, and then, yeah. Basically, that's how it works. So don't worry, there will be a lot of things that you'll be able to vote in or put your things in or whatever, because every game should have like an option. We're gonna disable tutorial. I know how to do like most of it. So like right here, for instance, start a poll on Twitch. Our first game, well, first, it's gonna be a simulation game. And our theme will be, you guys can like shout out if you want a specific theme as well. But a cooking simulation game in the year 1978, something like that. So yeah, and then like there is a randomize option here, like that does exist, but we can also just click start a poll on Twitch, and then the same thing will happen. So now you guys can do exclamation mark N, and then whatever you want the name to be. And then it should pop up as an option here for me to select. We're gonna do the Gray TV by Nintendo, which I didn't even know that existed. I think that's a real console or whatever. So there you go. Now nuts to butts should pop up as, as the name of our cooking simulation game, as an option for a cooking simulation game, basically. It's interesting. The game itself is a ton of fun in my opinion, but I love these type of like simulation games where you're making games or software or hardware. Later on we can do like entire consoles and shit like that, assuming we make enough money for it to, you know, unlock and shit like that. Like it's a ton of fun, and just having that extra option of you guys like throwing stuff in, I think is a ton of fun too, but only if you guys are interested in it. Obviously if you guys don't give a shit about like naming things and whatnot, then what's the point of doing the integration? I would still play the game because I just enjoy playing it, but alright, and then yeah, so on this screen, this is like, the blue is the range that we want to set this to get like an optimal game, a good game, but we don't know exactly where we need to set it to because we haven't made enough of those types of games before. I have it set so my previous game that my previous save that I have carries over to this. That is an option though that you can turn off. I think we'll probably have it more or less in... So okay, we're making a simulation game, right? So gameplay probably needs to be like pretty high. Graphics probably don't need to be the highest, but seeing the blue bar, I'm assuming needs to be higher than characters. And then this little workload thing, we want to get as much... My audio's fucked? Can anybody confirm or deny, is my audio fucked? Confirm or deny, is my audio fucked? It sounds fine to me. I just like hit my preview there for a moment. It sounded fine. No, actually? Your audio is fucked? Is it actually? Your audio is fucked? Is it actually? Your audio is fucked? Is it actually? Sounds like I'm underwater? Not Ustream. Okay, I was gonna say, yeah. Underwater? Not Ustream. Okay, I was gonna say, yeah. Because like you guys might hear an echo from me now, because I in my preview window over here I have it up and it sounds perfectly fine to me. Because in my preview window over here I have it up and it sounds perfectly fine to me. Yeah, no, I don't know, man. I think Optijack, I think it's you, brother. Yeah, no, I don't know, man. I think. Oh wait, Optijack, I think it's you, brother. I did hear it for a brief second there. It acting up. Okay, what I can do is audio has like a known fucked up thing. Oh wait, that wouldn't be, that would just be for me hearing though. That wouldn't be the mic. Yeah, I don't know. It might be a little bit. The mic. Yeah, I don't know. It might be a little bit. The mic. Yeah, I don't know. It might be underwater every now and then. Not super fucked. We might just have to live with it. The only thing I can think is maybe NVIDIA broadcast being dumb. I don't know. Hopefully it's not a big issue. I was like... NVIDIA broadcast isn't complaining about anything. You also had Battlefield 6 on, but you just closed it, so we'll see. I don't know. To be determined, I guess. But anyways, yeah, so we want to get this little workload meter, like, in the middle. So we probably need to turn up stuff a little bit. So we'll put, like, characters up to 40... And then 65 for graphics. And that more or less puts it in the middle. Over here, we can select our, like... Holy shit, Demon Lord's alive. I don't want to live with it, then don't. Anyways. How's it sound for you, Mr. Demon Lord? Over here we get to pick like our bullshit, our features, but right now because it's 1976, there's like shit but to pick from. Look at what I made you because I know you probably didn't see it. Oh my god, don't look at what he made you, man. That's just asking for problems. And then, yeah, so this is us. I forgot to customize our clothes, but whatever. And we're gonna make a game. That's what's going. We're making Nuts to Butts, the cooking simulation game. Because, you know, of course. It's glitchy for you too. Yeah, so it must be something to do with the game. But it's weird that it was sounding fine in Mass Effect, because Mass Effect is a much more demanding game. So the fact that it was doing fine there, but it's doing like weird shit here is really weird. I can change this. I can do that for desktop audio. I mean, I could change my mic. It might break things though, I don't know. Oh, I think changing the speakers kinda I can't hear. Oh god. Now it sounds good? Well, now there's no game audio though. There's no game audio at all. You heard it in Mass Effect also? Why didn't you tell me? The fuck? I might just have to switch back to 1080p streaming kind of in general. But there's still the problem of I can't hear the game anymore. David, you're fine to ignore him. I don't blame you for ignoring him at all, honestly. It stopped when YouTube stopped. Oh, well, okay. If it stopped, then that makes sense. Yeah, there's still the problem of I can't hear the game anymore. Did I turn down my headset too much? Can I hear anything? Still the problem of I can't hear the game. Yeah, I can hear Twitch whenever I try that. God damn it. Why does everything have to go wrong all the time? That's what I want to know. What if we change default to something else? I'll switch back. Now any game audio? No. No game audio. Alright, so I guess we have to save game and then exit game and then relaunch game and then see if that fixes anything. Okay. Game Studio. Launch. Here's hoping. Okay, I can hear game again. Going to bed, talk to you later. Don't leave just because of him. You can stay with us. Okay. Yeah, after this stream, I guess I'll just set it back to 1080p if things are gonna act up. You guys will have to let me know if it keeps sounding glitchy or whatever, though. Because, like, if not, then, you know, even better. Because I would love to keep streaming in 2K. But, yeah, if it's going to fuck with things, then it's just not worth it. Alright, so we did our design phase. Now we get to do the... Still glitchy? Boy, I already said I can't do shit about it. This time. I'll have to fuck with it next time. I have to get rid of the 2K streaming. That's the only thing I can think that could be doing it. For a simulation game, I would think artificial intelligence and physics would need to be pretty high, but maybe not necessarily sound. So maybe we just go with that. And then hit next, and then go. Yeah, I think streaming in 2K would be fine if I wasn't also trying to game on the same machine. Because, like, my GPU is being hit pretty hard, but, like, it's not... I don't know. Like, NVIDIA Broadcast says it's fine, you know? That's why I didn't think it would be that big of a deal. We can go to, like, windowed borderless and turn down the resolution. of the game itself, but that seems kind of counterintuitive, you know? I guess that we could also increase the poll duration if we wanted to, give you guys a little more time to type things in. Virus Unleashed, we don't give a shit. Oh, that kind of fucked the game window up for me. Now it's like really small in the center of the screen, but it sounded fine the entire time. It was just because I watch everything at 360p. There you go, dude. Fucking skill issue on your other guys' part. That's the problem. Alright, simulation game. We're doing way too much work. Our workload's way too high. Alt enter? Honestly, maybe. No. No alt enter, sadly. F11? Nope. No F11 either. It's fine. Oh, wait. Hold on. We got to do this first. It might be... I might have picked the wrong borderless option. I think I picked windowed borderless instead of full screen borderless. So that's probably on me. But anyways, okay, animations, we can probably turn that down for a simulation game, right? Optimize, I mean, things have to be turned down somewhere. We'll put that on 10%, and then I guess we'll put fucking artwork on 10% too. Like, that feels wrong, but that's the only way to get this workload bar where we want it. And we have no polish features that we can add, so that's it. Is it DOSBox? 1976? No, we're specifically, this game is for... Or, oh, you're just talking about because of being windowed borderless. Because of it being fucky. Yeah, no. Alright, there we go. In theory, my computer's doing less rendering work and it should help the audio, but I don't think it's actually going to make a difference, just to be honest. All right, now something I forgot to do is we should have gone here and talked to the press about our game to build some hype. And I just completely forgot to do that. So we're just going to release this game with like no hype and it's fine. This is, okay, we didn't even get the number of required points to make a good game. So maybe we'll just drop the price down. We'll charge $7 for it and release that shit. And if nothing else, hopefully it'll get us some fans. We got a solid like 65 on our first game. This is the stuff we can improve. We fucked up artificial intelligence, gameplay, animations, and everything else was at least okay. And now that we've released the game, we can do a post-mortem on it. And it'll give us better hints about what we need to do next time. And also the text there would have told us some about it. Now, we don't have the technology to make any other type of game. We only know right now how to make simulation games. So we're just kind of stuck in that genre. No other options. Oop. Now we can do a different theme though this time. Simulation, medieval simulation, ocean simulation game, history, oh, pet sim. Okay, this is gonna be a pet sim. Go ahead and get your votes in, my guys, for what you want this pet sim to be called. A pet sim releasing on the Gray TV by Nintendo. Suggest your names. Let's see, dudes. Pet sim. Pet Cemetery. That's a good one. That's a good one. I feel like Optijack has left us already. What a bitch. Pet. Fuck. Pets. Dogs. Non-copyright edition. You're about to hop off soon? Your boy is sleepy? God damn, dude. You're always leaving us. We're not going to stay on a whole lot longer anyways. Probably like another 20-30 minutes. Because I also have to get the sleeps. But, you know. One, I really enjoy this game, and two, I like to do something small after doing the bigger stream, you know what I mean? Maybe 90 seconds was a bit too long, though. Well, I don't know. It's not like we do the polls that much. So, I don't know. It's fine. Suggestion time over. We'll do Pet Cemetery since that was the only real suggestion from anybody. We don't have any specialists or anything that can help us out, but we should this time have better info on where to put these sliders. We didn't get any on this section here specifically. I don't remember what it said we need to change. I feel like maybe these sliders were okay. No, gameplay was a little off. So we can move gameplay down by like 5 and then maybe increase characters by 5 to like bring that balance back for the workload, but without messing with these things too much. Although when it's not even blue, we probably need to take you down to like at least 65. And then maybe we also bump the graphics up by 5. We'll try that. We'll see how that goes. Next. Could be better, worse, same, who knows, until we get the game out. It's just anybody's freaking guess right now, man. Net profits on Nuts to Butts. We made negative 7K on it so far. Hell yeah, that's going well. We didn't even get any fans. I was at least hoping to get some fans, man. That's like, oof. All right, well, you know, it's our first game. It happens. Okay, we know for sure sound needs to be up here somewhere. So I guess we can just put it in the middle. Okay, sound was actually decent where it was at this. We'll put it on 55. Physics at 69 was also okay. So it was mostly AI that was the problem. So let's take you also to 69. Yeah. Next. I mean, copies of Nuts to Butts is selling. Not like a ton, you know, but we sold some. Okay, we also should go ahead and probably talk to the press right around now to try and build up more hype around the game than we did last time. Hype does fall over time, though, so you can't just, like, do it right at the beginning and then, yeah. Because otherwise, by the time you're done with the dev cycle, it'll be just, like, fucked. Alright, animation was way off, apparently. That needs to be like way up here. And then the problem is if we do that, then now our workload is way too high. So we're gonna have to drop artwork and optimization down to keep ourselves in the white over there in the right bar. We can, however, add leaderboards now. So Pet Cemetery? Hell yeah, dude. It's now a competitive title. Let's go. We got mail. Postmortem, yeah. And then platform news, the Fairchild Channel F will be releasing here at some point in the future. That's fine. God, our polish sucks, man. We got like nothing on that. Our hype's still going up, so I'm gonna let that month finish. There we go. Now we're gonna release. Are we gonna at least hit our target? We still didn't hit the target. Oh god, man, this is probably not gonna go well for us. We'll release it for $7 again. And then we should send ourselves on vacation. Okay, you know what? It did much better, like, quality-wise, though. We got an average of, like, what, 81? Rue, you heading to bed? Have a good night, my dude. I hope you get some well-deserved rest. Alright, we need to send ourselves on vacation because we are very unhappy and very, very tired, which makes sense. Same, to be honest. Anyways, let's see. Is Pet Cemetery going to make us any money? We can now work on a game engine. And we got our first fan. Let's go. What do we want to call our game engine? We're going to make it free and open source because then the community will make updates to it for us. And we will add all available features to it. And create. I bet Billy Mitchell and Todd Rogers are going to be all over that. Oh, God. Wait, why have they been canceled? Oh, did I click create? Our game engine's just called game engine. Oops, that was my bad. Well, whatever, guys. There you go. We made the free and open source software game engine called Game Engine. Hell yeah. Jesus. Well, okay, whatever. Alright, another simulation game. That's all we can make right now. What else do we have? Erotic. Erotic simulation game. There you go. Go wild. It's easy to find. Yeah, that should pop right up. No problem, man. These are all the game engines that exist in the world right now. Our free and open source game engine is by far the most advanced one. It's also the newest one, so that's pretty cool. And then, yeah, we're gonna keep making this shit for the Gray TV. The Gray TV by Nintendo erotic simulation game. Nuts to Butts Electric Boogaloo. You can also make sequels. I don't think you have to do exclamation mark lowercase n because you did the capital N, it didn't work. And then God, and then Chocobo, yeah, you have to do exclamation mark lowercase n and then the suggestion. Okay, I see Tomb Wolf like that one. Tomb Wolf just straight up sniped that one from you. Oh, so it's not like a voting system, though. I thought it would be like a voting system. No, it's just straight up takes like everybody's suggestions and then throws them in the list for me to pick. Okay, okay. Oh, just trying to get it in before time ran out? Yeah. If it lets me do chocobos, we're gonna do chocobos in this one, man. Just because that's fucking hilarious. It does. Is there no limit on, like, the characters? There might not be a character limit. Alright. That time I was reincarnated as Kevin Spacey's hairbrush. Fuck it, dude. Alright, our, like, shit was pretty much perfect last time. There were, like, small adjustments we could make, but nothing crazy that we need to do, so we can basically just hit next, 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 and then just hope that by being, like, coming fresh off of, whatchamacallit, vacation and shit, we're a little bit happier. We've actually made money off of Pet Cemetery. It's up to 2.77k. Let's go. It almost offsets the money we lost making Nuts to Butts. Almost. And then this one, yeah, it was happy with all of that. No need to change anything. Next. Okay, I don't think we need to see the details of Nuts to Butts anymore. Pet Cemetery's also gained us 5 fans, dude. We're killing it over here. Last time I played, I did play on the recommended difficulty. This time I bumped it up 1 or 2 because, like, why not? Password-based saves has been added as a technology, and basic dialogue. But we don't have those in our game engine, so we won't be able to do those right now. The Atari 2600 will be releasing soon. That's cool. All of the, like, real platform names, that's a mod, by the way. By default, obviously, they don't have the real platform names. Benefit of being free and open source software, the community just added the basic dialogues for us for free. So we don't even need to do that shit. Made a cake tonight, won't end well for me. Cake sounds awesome right now. I don't know, I want something, like, sweet, but at the same time, like, I'm kinda... a stray cat! Yeah, we're adopting the stray cat, dude. That's not even a fucking question. Yeah, like, I don't know. Cake sounds pretty good as something sweet to munch on, though. I just don't know what the hell I want. Like, I'm not hungry, but I'm hungry, you know? We forgot to build hype again! Okay, you know what? It's fine. What we'll do is we'll talk to the press now, and we'll just start working on our next game while that one's doing its thing. We can make transportation. That's got to be an excellent simulation game. Oh, and there's new platforms coming out. Well, I know that the Nintendo Gray TV is going to, like, outperform everything else, but we could do one of the other ones. I mean, simulation games might be better for something like Odyssey, but it's not as powerful. Fairchild's much more powerful, but it has a lot less people to actually buy the game. So fuck it, I think we gotta keep it on the Gray TV. Our transportation sim. Blasphemous Stick Roundup. College Sandwich, that would have been a good erotic simulation name. War of the Amish Tycoon. Transportation sim. We can only make sims right now, but the theme is transportation. Legally distinct crazy taxi. I like it. I like it. That's a good one. The rocket-powered prison. Spunky hoedown in the gopher. Viking monster truck of the bomb. Neon Spider Legacy. The randomizer, man. It's just got excellent suggestions. I think we're gonna take it back down to 60 seconds for suggestions. I don't know. I hate waiting around for a minute. Plain string. You gotta do the N first. Exclamation mark N space. Chocobo, my guy. Usually it's Tomb Wolf fucking these things up, but he's on it tonight, man. Oh my god. T, just T. I love it. I'm rushing when I tap out. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, we can just like copy exclamation mark N, paste. Oh, you already got it in there, so there we go. Planes, trains, planes, and automobiles. I think I gotta go with legally distinct crazy taxi though, because legally distinct, you know what I mean? Like trying to open game chat. Oh, that's what the T was for. That makes sense. Do we want basic dialogue? If we add basic dialogue, we won't be able to have leaderboards anymore, and I think we got to keep those leaderboards. So now we're just kind of waiting for this hype to build up. I want to say around 25% is when it maxes out for just talking to the press. I think. I'm not positive. Hey, Pet Cemetery's already made us like 6K though, man. It's going pretty well, all things considered. How's this Todd Rogers gonna cheat? Exactly, man. Like, what's the allegedly, you know, gotta make sure to throw that in there. We'll go ahead and talk to the press about legally distinct crazy taxi as well. People did love Pet Cemetery. At least 5 of them loved it. Loved it enough to be fans of us. There's a rabbit invasion going on in the world right now. It's not alleged. You said that, not me. I'm not opening myself up to any of that shit. Yeah, it was oh hey, we actually got the number of points we need this time. Fuck it, we'll do like a full $10 game release. Ben Heck? Was it Ben Heck? I think it was Ben Heck that sat down and actually like looked at it. That's our best rated game we've done yet. So hell yeah. Let's go. That one should, I was gonna say, that one should do really well. That time I was reincarnated as Kevin Spacey's hairbrush is killing it, man. 102K got us 46 fans, which is right off the rip. Alright, and then, yeah, I mean, no reason to change anything, right? Like, especially when that time I was reincarnated as Kevin Spacey's hairbrush did so fucking well. Just push that shit. It's always possible, Tomb Wolf, right? There could have been a random bit flip caused by a stray fucking whatchamacallit, radiation from the sun that could have caused the time to change or whatever. Like, okay, all that shit's good. We got 8 color graphics. We can release legally distinct crazy taxi as well. Bro, we even went over the number that we needed to get. We're gonna be rolling in the dough now. 92, 82, 87, 89. Let's fucking go. 2 bangers back to back. We can now participate in game conventions. Manage. We're gonna take the smallest stand possible, and we're going to automatically attend to all of them. And that's how we're gonna do that, because we have not enough money to be like throwing at things like that. We definitely need to go on vacation. Nuts to Butts sadly has been taken off the market. It lost us 4.46k. at the end of the day. But total that we made was 175 for the year, almost 176K. That's not bad, dude. We'll take it. Are we on vacation? Good. We're on vacation. Legally Distinct Crazy Taxi. It didn't sell as well as that time I was reincarnated as Kevin Spacey's hairbrush. I guess people just really wanted those erotic fucking sim games, man. Okay, self-publish. Again, there's still like nothing Sid Meier's makeout expert. It really wants us to make more fucking erotic games. We can upgrade our PC. That should help. And then yeah, we don't have the ability to like unlock anything else yet, man. We're kind of doing trash. Okay, poll open. We are doing no, you know what? We're doing a sequel to our first game, Nuts to Butts, which is a cooking simulation game. Autos to Nuts to Butts 2, of course, but you know, we can make it whatever we want. The Atari 2600 is taking off, and it is slightly more powerful, so fuck yeah, we'll make our next game for the Atari 2600. Eventually, we'll also get the ability to port games, although I don't think we're gonna get there tonight. Because honestly, we probably got like 1 or 2 more game makings in us, and then that's gonna be it. Ah, this will be Nuts to Butts. Nuts 2, like the number 2 butts, the nutting. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. I like it. I like it. Hell yeah. This is gonna be the next one to take the world by storm, man. We've perfected our craft of making simulation games. So now that we really know what the hell we're doing, this is where it's at. This will be the one that gives us like millions so we can start building our own studio and all that, man. That's that's what's gonna happen here. Hopefully. I did up the difficulty a little bit though, so who knows, man? Who knows? Could end up being a lot harder than I expect it to be. Oh no! Oh no, the suggestion went away because I like misclicked. Nuts 3 butts. Nuts 2 butts, the nutting. There we go. It's fine. Just hand type it in. For the Atari 2600, we gotta pay. Oh, hey, we can plat our games. We can port our games now. All right, the Atari 2600 is more powerful, so we can add basic dialogue. We can have monochrome 3D graphics. I mean, fuck yeah, why not? Now sadly though, adding the basic dialogue will mean there's no way for us to get it on the gray TV by Nintendo. But you know what? I think we just gotta try and push the medium forward, you know? That's just how it is. God damn, that time I was reincarnated as Kevin Spacey's hairbrush is really doing numbers, man. I'm surprised, like, just how... You hit the jackpot! Finally, somebody hit the jackpot! Let's go, man! With the clean 100 roll. See, like, it had to happen eventually, dude. Hell yeah. It should happen, like, 1 out of every 50 rolls. I'm seriously surprised that, that Nate got screwed over so many times on it with how much he gambles. But, like, fuck yeah, man. See, 100 in, 1,200 out? That's awesome. Twitch clip that. Why not, man? I don't think we've made any actual clips tonight besides the achievement clips from Mass Effect. So, like, fuck it. Let's go, dude. Oh, password-based saves. But if we do password-based saves, then we can't do leaderboards. You know what? Nuts to Butts, the nutting, didn't have leaderboards. So, or Nuts to Butts, the first one, didn't have leaderboards. So Nuts to Butts 2 doesn't need leaderboards. It's fine. I should have bet all. You should have. But, like, there's no way to know beforehand, right? Like, that's the dichotomy of it, man. You never know what the hell's gonna happen. You know what? I believe in this game. We're gonna publish a full demo for it. It costs us $50K to publish that demo, but we're gonna do it. The Atari 2600, that ended up going really well. Nothing bad could happen here. There's no way there's gonna be a a global gaming crash and we're just gonna get completely screwed or anything. It's fine. Pet Cemetery ended up making us 9.4k. It made us some money. Got us 5 fans, so like, hell yeah. Not bad, honestly. Again, no need to change anything here. We can just continue onward. And then maybe we'll port 1 or 2 of our games. Open source community continuing to make improvements to that engine for us, dude. Hell yeah. And then, okay, we're going to let that hype build a little bit more. So while that hype builds, what we'll do is we'll go to that time I got reincarnated as Kevin Spacey's hairbrush, because that one's been doing really well. And we'll port it to just all platforms it can go on. We can go through each one and set like different prices. Like for instance, the Telson Gunpowder, it matches that platform and specs very good, so we could up it a little bit. This one matches the platform, but not really the specs. We'll just leave it normal. No, this one will also up a little bit. Why not? The Atari 2600, that is. And then start. So now we can just go ahead and port those, and that'll just give us that game on more platforms. And because of how small these games are, the ports don't take very long, but the larger the game, the more work it takes to actually do the port. And then we will, yeah, we'll push our new game, Nuts to Butts, the Nuttening. We got 50 visitors at our booth. Hell yeah. All right, we're at 50. That's roughly as good as the hype can get. I think it technically goes up to like 56 or something weird like that, but we're going to call that there for Nuts to Butts the Nuttening's hype building. We're going to make this a 12. I'm expecting good things from this game. We're going to charge $12 for it. Next. 85.91. Okay, not as good as our last couple of games, but it's still up there, you know? It was still good. Artificial intelligence could have taken a little more work, but we'll see. Hopefully it nets us some fans and some money. It's looking questionable, but Kevin Spacey's hairbrush is doing well on other platforms, being reviewed well. Surprisingly well on some of them. Nuts to Butts the Nutting might lose us more money. Man, why? Why's it gotta be like that? What's wrong? What's wrong with Nuts to Butts? Why does everybody hate it, man? Okay, we can now hire people and get new buildings and shit. Oh my god, yeah. That time I was reincarnated as Kevin Spacey's hairbrush almost got us $500,000. It probably will as soon as we go into the next month. Like, that's crazy, man. Somebody just donated $100,000 for our open source game engine. Like, hell yeah. I want to see the next month. Yeah, over 100k copies sold of Kevin Spacey's hairbrush. It's gonna end up netting us probably about $1 million by the time all of these other ports hit their full numbers. Hey, Nuts to Butts is doing a little bit better this month, so we'll probably end up turning a profit at least, just not like a huge one. Okay, real quick, we'll make one more game, but we do now have the ability to actually like get more people working for us. So what we can do is we can, where's the button for it? I'm kind of stupid. Why don't I remember? Ah, here it is. Buy furniture. Okay. So right now it has us on manual mode because you can't do auto in a building that has stuff already in it, sadly. But that's fine. We can just sell everything. And then we can turn off this optimize happiness. And then we can just tell it like how many desks we want. Real nice freaking feature of the game. We do want some happiness here, so we won't max it out. We'll do 3. And 3 should be like a decent number for us to start. So auto furnish. Now that gives us like the most basic desks and shit. So we can get the better desks, which increase productivity, but for some reason these nice wooden desks decrease happiness. I understand that's probably a game balancing thing, but it doesn't make any sense to me. Anyways, whatever, it doesn't matter. Now that we have that, we can go to our staff list, and we can hire more people. So producers, producers specialize in different types of games, or no, yeah, specialize in different types of games, and they give productivity bonuses and whatnot based on the game that they do. But we can act as a producer for simulation stuff, so that's fine. We don't need a, well, we can't actually, but we specialize in simulation games, so we won't worry about it. Human resources gives happiness bonuses and also can automate like vacations and shit for us, and then accountants give us tax reductions, which obviously is very nice. Right now we're just working out of our home. We don't have enough desks to hire all of them people unless we just continue to make games alone, but we want to get a small team going. So our big thing is we want to have this bar up here kind of even. So let's get somebody, we need somebody that's like pretty even on stuff. Okay, like we can get you. Now that gave way too much development, so we need somebody that's good at design but not terrible at polish. So maybe somebody like this, like Calvin here. Okay, now our polish is hurting a little bit, which sucks because that was our worst part to begin with, but it is what it is. We can't fit any more desks without hurting that. Oh yeah, and then here's like the world map, so we can rent or build other places. And oddly enough, so like this is our house, right here, and then where is this our house? Yeah, this is our house. We're paying 4.5k in rent for 20 meter square area. If we sort by rent smallest and then set this to 50 meters squared minimum, right? 57 meters squared, 1.9k. This is cheaper. All of these are cheaper. Up to, so we could get up to 84 meters squared for cheaper than our own house. Like, which is just weird, but, and something that you probably should do right away, but I don't really care. Oh, we do have over 1 million though. Maybe we should have, but fuck it. We ball. So let's make one more game before we pop off. It's gonna be Pet Sematary sequel. We're not gonna change the theme or anything. We can, but there's no reason to. And then sadly, yeah, we didn't hire any accountants or productivity people or whatever. Obviously gonna be for the Atari 2600 because it is, you know, it's hitting, it's popping off right now. So that's where we're gonna stay. Got nothing for this one. Pet Cemetery 2 Dogs with a Z for Pets 2 Dogs, which is a game on the PS2 that we played. A very questionable game, IMO, but for some reason one that people want to see more of. I don't understand it, but whatever. There we go. Oh, you know what? It has to have the Z in it. What's the genre? Simulation. Simulation pet game. Theme is pet, but yeah. Pets Simsatary 2 Dogs. That's the game now. Start. And now because we have more people, we should get more points, so just like a better game. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the, well, maybe we go with 8-bit color graphics instead of monochrome color. Yeah, our pet game, it can be a 2D pet game. I think that's fine. Then I remember artificial intelligence could have been a little bit better with the cooking one. I'm assuming it's probably going to end up being the same here. So, and we will publish a demo again, even though that didn't go too well for Nuts to Butts. But you know what? We trust. You're calling it bedtime? No worries, dude. I'm getting ready to head to bed myself. This is the last game that we're making. And then, yeah, I totally get it. Head to bed, my guy. Have a good night. Thank you so much for hanging out, Toon Wolf. We'll see you around, dude. And then, yeah, artificial intelligence. It was in a good range, but it wasn't perfect. So I'm going to say, want to add a little bit more. Maybe not, though, because 75 was a little high. So maybe instead we take it down to 67. Just a couple points lower. And then send it. Hopefully that works out well for us. I'm sure it'll be fine. Ooh, legally distinct Crazy Taxi for some reason got a big jump in sales. I have no idea why, but hell yeah. Nuts to Butts, the Nuttening has turned us a profit. Not the largest profit, but a profit. That time I was reincarnated, though, has made us 1.25 million. That's crazy, dude. Like, people love being Kevin Spacey's hairbrush, I guess. I don't understand why, but apparently they're big fans, dude. All right, next, our polish is our worst part. Oh well, I guess it is what it is. It's not going to be super balanced, but it should at least meet our point minimum that we need. Should do well enough. Our hype like lined up perfectly. Let's release that shit. Definitely going to be a $12 game, man. 100%. No doubt. And then we'll do the game report. People are getting pay raises because whatever, I guess. Okay, solid like 84 or something like that. Everything was almost perfect. Artificial intelligence still wasn't perfect. Physics aren't quite perfect, but both good. It must just be like the genre match or something, or the number of points, the fact that it wasn't very even. We can finally make other types of games now. We won't be, because again, hopping off, but the fact that we can now is nice. What we will do real quick is we didn't do a post-mortem for this game, so we'll grab that. And then simulation games do excellent on the Atari 2600 apparently, so that's good. Let's see. I just want to see how Pets Simsitary 2 does for us. We can see our competitors. Nuts to Butts. All of the things. Okay. One more month. I guess we could send people on vacation while we wait. Come on, there we go. Oh, I'm Bruno Trigger. Every Wednesday I host the 3615 Dorian about independent video games. I'm a big fan of Pets Simsitary 2. Will you do an interview? Of course. What's more important for simulation games, the graphics or the artwork? Graphics. We'll see if they agree or not. Turned us 36K profit instantly, though. I would say that's pretty good, man. No complaints there. Is there anything else we can port Kevin Spacey to? There is. There's actually a couple more machines we can. I feel like we just need to get this on everything, man. Like, it has sold so well. Just port that shit to everything. 1.5 mil, man. Like, that's just wild, dude. All right, but no, that is gonna be it for me today. It's getting late. I do definitely need to be hitting the hay myself, but I appreciate you all coming and hanging out. There's a decent chance this game makes a return at some point just because I like playing it. It's all marketing. Yeah. Maybe we got like Kevin Spacey himself before, you know. This was 1976 or 1978-ish when the game came out. So, or 9, whatever. Was he even born yet? He probably wasn't even born yet, huh? But who fucking knows? All I know is it sells, man. So, but yeah, the game might make a return at some point just because I enjoy it. And that's all that really matters. Oh, it's being taken off the market for the Grand Nintendo. We'll still have the other versions making sales, but, and we get a sales boost from the podcast that we did. Anyways, okay, yeah, that's it. That's it. Let's save. Excuse me. Let's save the game. And then let's GTFO. Thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate each and every one of you. I will see you again soon with, I think the next thing we're doing is Legend of Zelda? No, the next thing I think is Kingdom Hearts, the Challenger Run. I think is the next thing on the docket. So see you tomorrow or the next day, most likely for that. Have a good night, y'all. I'll see you next time. And as always, be kind to each other. Bye, y'all.
Or something like that. I'll just put on YouTube Music, makes like a playlist mainly consisting of songs that you listen to a lot and songs that you liked, but every once in a while they'll throw in a song that their algorithm says you'll like. I'll throw that on. It's called Super Mix.